Short little knee-jerker here, Rick. We see the best in the world miss this length under high-pressure situations all the time. How do players approach this? We've got a tricky left to righter, about a putter length and a half distance.
Correct.
What should be our focus point on this?
Well, you talked about knee-jerker, and I think what happens is we get closer to the hole, our expectations go higher, and then we expect to make it.
Yeah.
The opposite side of that is, what if I miss it? Oh my gosh, I'm going to be embarrassed. People are going to say this. And we're already in the future of what the miss is going to feel like.
Yeah.
So that's why we're feeling in a stressed state.
Yeah.
When you have a 25-footer, no knee wobbling, because who expects you to make it? Nobody.
Yeah.
So as we get tighter on that, expectation management's important. Even the best players in the world do miss this, even on a Thursday when there's no pressure. If you read putts a certain way, you shouldn't change it because this is for birdie to win a club championship or anything like that. That's where people think they now value the shot and they think they have to do something different. You and I both know routines are important. Why would you change the routine? But I got to really make this. Okay, then we've already started a threat in our head instead of, what's the best way for this ball to go in the hole? Is this uphill? Is this downhill? Is this left to right? Is it right to left? Where do I want to have the ball enter the cup? At what speed? Those questions keep us more in the present moment.
Yep.
And that's back to making a decision. Then, yeah, I may be aware that I'm feeling a little anxious, using breath, using visualization, but using the routine as a way, as an anchor to say, no, I'm prepared to strike this putt. What does a good putt look like? Where's the ball going to enter? Those questions are much better than, uh-oh, what if I miss this? Then the mind goes racing, emotions now get triggered, and our body's like, I don't want to miss this. Like, no kidding. What would it be like to make it, though?
Yeah.
Shift some of the questions around a little bit more. So when you're reading a putt, what are some of your key things that you are looking at, feeling, to make that decision?
Yeah, for me on a putt this short with the amount of break, because I'm going to have to start it outside the hole, it would be entry point. And what I do is I just build a visualization of seeing the ball repeatedly go into the cup at that point over and over and over and over and over again. And we've all had that moment where we've been frustrated and angry and we hole some ridiculously hard putt without even really focusing, and that's just because we're trying to get it over and done with.
Correct.
Try and get it in, right? Now, we could go through this meticulous, precise pre-shot routine, but sometimes when you are going and you're so intentional about keeping the putter movement steady and stable and the face aiming, we really just forget about the outcome, which is, okay, there's a hole just in front of us. If I was going to throw a ball into that hole, regardless of how my hand moves and the orientation of it, if I just give that my focus and I visualize the ball going into the cup, I've got a better chance than not, especially under high pressure situations.
Exactly. Yeah. Again, it's not about making things more complicated. It's about simplifying it, right? You just said entry point.
Yeah.
That means you're seeing a ball go in the hole.
Yeah.
Okay. The other part, when we're knees are knocking, we're already seeing what would happen if it missed short or this or that. It's like, no, the scenario is, how is that ball going to go in the hole? What's this intention of speed? How is this ball going to start? Those questions now piece together, as you mentioned, visualization, and we want to react now to that target.
Okay, perfect. So actionable advice for players at home. I'm going to pick about a point around about here. It's just a feel for me on this putt here, and I'm going to focus on creating a movie in my head of seeing the ball kind of roll and die into about this part of the cup. Anything you'd add for the players at home there, Rick, as they're walking into the ball?
No, I love what you said. You had an intermediate target, you had an entry point, and you also used a word that was framing the speed that's going to die into the hole, right? To me, that now gives us a speed direction with that. So speed and direction are now one.
Yeah, so when I do this, I'm actually, as I have my rehearsal swings here, I'm visualizing the ball rolling into that same point of the cup. As I've set myself up to the ball, I've already had the intermediate target in line, so I know that my face is relatively aligned with where I want the ball to start, and then from there, it's all about just seeing the ball go into the cup rather than trying to control the motion. Let's put that all together, Rick, and hole this one out and move on to the next. Just like that.
Center cup.
Thanks for watching this video. YouTube thinks that you would benefit from watching this one next. So click that card and it could be the tip that you need to take your game to the next level. I'll see you next time.